So what if the most profound lessons in communication aren't hidden in dense academic texts,
Right.
but in something you'd easily dismiss, like a collection of 15 very simple daily use English sentences for schoolgirls? Today, we're looking at this source, Schoolgirls' Daily English Sentences. But we're not just reading them. We're kind of, well, doing a linguistic archaeology dig.
Yeah, digging deep.
Exactly. To unearth the surprisingly sophisticated social stuff embedded in their, elegant simplicity. Okay, let's unpack this. Let's see what power is packed into these everyday phrases.
It's really pretty remarkable, isn't it? How much strategic insight you can pull from language that looks so basic on the surface.
Totally.
Our mission for you today really is to show how these foundational sentences, they're not just for rote memorization, they are vital building blocks.
Building blocks for what, exactly?
For effective communication, for social navigation. They offer a kind of blueprint for interaction, not just in school either.
Ah, okay. More broadly.
Yeah, like a universal model for, building connections, managing expectations. It really highlights the value in gaining deep knowledge quickly.
And from unexpected places.
Exactly. Even from the most unexpected sources.
Right.
What's fascinating here is just how much insight is there.
I completely agree. And the source itself points out this overall friendly tone, right? It emphasizes they're designed for practical daily use. But I wonder, is there a line where friendly could be, I don't know, misread? Or does the simplicity actually prevent that?
That's a great point. I'd actually argue the directness itself reinforces the friendly tone.
Oh, interesting. How so?
Well, it minimizes ambiguity.
Yeah.
It cut through potential crossed wires precisely because it's so clear.
Right. No room for misinterpretation.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
These aren't abstract ideas. They have immediate use in, tons of school scenarios. By focusing on concise, direct communication, these sentences just cut through the noise.
Helping you avoid that feeling of being overwhelmed with information, maybe?
Exactly. They provide just what's needed for that moment.
Okay, so let's jump into the first set of these powerful phrases, the ones that really empower the learning process, collaboration. Think about sentences like, please help me with homework, or can I borrow your pen?
Staples of school life.
Absolutely. Then there's the really crucial one, I don't understand this question, and its partner, please explain it again.
So important.
And also, can you share your book?
Yeah.
And just stating possession, this is my notebook.
What's truly profound here, I think, is how these phrases, these seemingly humble phrases like, I don't understand this question,
Yeah.
they actually become a masterclass in metacognition.
Metacognition, you mean thinking about thinking?
Yeah, exactly. They're not just about asking for help. It's an explicit act of self-awareness. You're mapping your own knowledge gaps.
Ah, I see. And signaling you want to fill them.
Right. Signaling agency in your learning journey, which honestly is a skill many adults struggle with, even in professional settings.
That's true.
This raises an important question. How often do we as adults really admit when we don't get something instead of just, nodding along?
Guilty as charged sometimes, I guess.
We all are probably. These simple sentences model that critical act of, intellectual honesty and resourcefulness.
And from navigating your own learning, it's a pretty short step to navigating the world with other people, isn't it?
Definitely.
So our next set of sentences really gets into managing daily routines, social interactions smoothly.
Okay.
Here we find things like, I'm going to school, what time is the class? May I sit here? And the sometimes very direct, please be quiet.
Ah, yes. The necessary ones.
Right. Plus phrases that build connection, like let's study together and let's play after school. It's amazing how quickly these simple things can escalate if not handled clearly.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, these aren't just polite phrases. They're like micro-negotiations.
Micro-negotiations for what?
For space, for attention. May I sit here? And please be quiet. They seem simple, yeah. But they are cornerstones of building social contracts, defining personal boundaries. And they subtly reinforce that friendly tone we talked about.
How?
Through the very act of respecting someone else's autonomy, their presence in a shared space. It's like when you need to quietly signal for attention in a busy meeting.
Ah, okay. Like the adult version.
Yeah, these schoolyard phrases are kind of the basic prototypes for those more advanced, subtle social scripts. It's all about making interactions smooth, building that community feel.
Makes sense. And finally, we have sentences that allow for crucial self-expression, sharing personal status.
Right. communicating where you're at.
Exactly. Communicating observations, taking responsibility, or just giving relevant info. This bunch includes, the teacher is very kind. I am late today, and I have an exam tomorrow. They seem so simple, almost throwaway lines, yet they carry a lot of weight, don't they?
They really do.
Yeah.
These aren't just polite fillers. They're like micro interventions in the social dynamic.
Okay, break that down. The teacher is very kind.
That's a small act of positive affirmation, right? It subtly reinforces a good environment.
Yeah.
Builds morale, maybe.
Okay. And I am late today.
That's not just information. It's an immediate, low-friction way of taking accountability. That builds trust. It's actually a surprisingly complex social cue to master well.
Never thought of it quite like that.
And I have an exam tomorrow. That's key for setting expectations. It tells others about your immediate priorities, manages their cognitive load so they understand your state.
So they know why you might be stressed or unavailable.
Exactly. These seemingly basic statements contribute hugely to clarity and managing expectations. In any social setting, really.
You know, what keeps hitting me about this whole discussion is that core message from the source. These sentences are easy, short, and helpful. It almost feels too simple, right? Yet as we're unpacking it, it's proving to be incredibly powerful.
It is.
So for you, the listener, someone who's always looking to gain knowledge quickly, what's the actionable takeaway here? What's the real how-to that comes out of this simplicity?
It means that the source's emphasis on practice is absolutely paramount. It explicitly says, try to use them with your friends and teachers every day.
Right.
Remember, the more you practice, the better you will become. This isn't just about learning English, is it?
No, seems much broader.
It's a fundamental principle of skill acquisition. Doesn't matter if it's a language or some complex professional skill.
Consistent application.
That's it. Consistent application of even basic language builds confidence and proficiency. Why? Because it trains your brain to engage in those essential social and cognitive acts. Asking for help, stating a need, setting a boundary.
So that's how you gain knowledge quickly and thoroughly.
Well, it's a key part of it, not by cramming complex stuff, but by consistent, simple, focused engagement. It's the micro practice that leads to macro mastery.
And that really feels like the true revelation from this deep dive. It's quite striking, isn't it? How much profound value you can pull from sources that, well, on the surface, look incredibly straightforward. These 15 sentences, yeah, they're basic in structure, but they are incredibly powerful tools for clear communication, for navigating daily life. It shows us that true depth often lies hidden right there in simplicity.
Indeed. And I think the mastery of these simple, direct sentences, it isn't just about language acquisition. Not at all.
What is it about, then, fundamentally?
It's about the fundamental skills of clear communication, active participation, and positive interaction in any setting.
Work, home, school, everywhere.
Everywhere. It really challenges us to rethink where true competence lies sometimes. Ask yourself, how often in your own daily life do you rely on these very basic yet incredibly powerful communication strategies?
Probably more often than I realize.
Exactly. Whether you're asking for help, setting a boundary, offering a compliment, or just stating a simple fact, they are, in essence, the foundational code
The code for
human connection and for effective social navigation.
Yeah.
Regardless of the language you speak, it's pretty universal stuff hidden in plain sight.